Hey there everybody, this package just arrived today. Let's get it open and see what's in there. Is this what I think it is? And I've been wanting one of these for a long time. It is the Mtech USA, and that looks like mint condition too. Oh, look at that. The MT-151 Trailmaster knockoff in stainless steel. It says China right there because that's where it was made by Mtech, but it's a USA design. Mtech USA. Oh yeah. And I've been wanting one of these for a while. They are hard to come by now. They used to be like a $20 budget knife. Then they were a $40 budget knife. Now they're untouchable. Now they're more expensive usually than a Trailmaster when one finally comes available. I'm just taking it in. It's got a flat spine, clip point, full flat. Now originally this has a little V edge on it, I believe, but the last owner looks like they convexed it, probably putting it through a work sharp, which is fine. I like a nice convex. They also tried to sharpen the top, which it's slightly sharpened, but yeah, it's a far cry from being sharp. It's not going to cut paper. If you were to whap somebody real hard with it, it would cut their skin though. If you were so inclined, I don't recommend that. Big old stainless steel handguard. Big choil there for sharpening and for reaching over, for doing finer carving tasks. Full stick tang. Pinned in with a brass eyelet, kind of a sticky, rubbery, rubberized grip there. It's got a little tread on the top, little diamonds on the side, little tread on the bottom again, diamonds on this side, little bit of tread back there, but showing it all. This whole video could be out of focus for all I know. This tripod is just killing me, this phone and this tripod. The sheath, for being a lightweight piece of crap, I mean, it's in good condition. It's got a big old belt loop on it. Looks like, what do you call that? Like fake leather, like vinyl on the inside. Then with nylon over the top. Yeah, it just feels kind of like vinyl on the inside. Just got single row of stitching on the nylon. It's got a little piece of leather here that says Mtech USA. But as big as the belt loop looks, it's actually like not that huge. But yeah, you could put this knife in either way. Take a look at this real quick. I noticed this strap feels very flappy, like pretty chintzy. But let's see, does it strap on here? Yep. And what's good is it straps right at the hand guard, so that'll prevent it from sliding out at all. It does stick up past the belt loop a little bit. I would have preferred if the belt loop had come up higher, but not bad. It's in there, it ain't gonna come out. Now you gotta be careful when drawing it so that you don't slice the strap. But yeah, looks like it's about 1/4 of an inch thick. Let's get some measurements here. Because the regular Recon Scout and the regular Trailmaster are 5/16 or 5/8 of an inch thick. No, 5/16 of an inch thick. God, I'm having a rough day today. All right, we're looking at 8 3/4 pretty much on the cutting edge, but 9 1/2 all the way up to the hand guard. 14 1/2, just past 14 1/2 on the overall. Looks to be the widest point of the blade is over 1 1/2. It's 1 5/8. Yep, 1 5/8 inches wide. And then the thickness of the blade, is that a quarter? Yep, 1/4 inch. So you got a 1/4 inch thick on the steel stock. It does have some kind of a Teflon-like coating on it, which obviously can be scuffed off, as you can see there. But I am seeing a couple little, where did I see those little microchips right there? Might have got put there by the last owner of this blade, so I'll have to sharpen those out. But let's get some weight on this bad boy. Okay, this featherweight sheath is 53 grams. Knife and sheath together, 532 grams. So all the weight obviously is coming from the knife. It is 479 grams. Okay, sheath by itself, 1.9 ounces. That is light. The knife and the sheath is 1 pound, 2.8 ounces. The knife by itself is 1 pound, 0.9 of an ounce. All right, I gotta tell you, I'm really happy to finally have one of these MT-151s from Mtech. I wish back in the day when they were available, I would have bought like 20 of them, you know. Just didn't know. They're such a cool knife. I'm like, why would you cancel it? All I can figure is they must have had a falling out, like maybe Cold Steel went after them, you know, and they had to quit doing it. I don't know. But I got a sheet of printer paper here. Now this has an aftermarket, you know, homemade edge on it. But let's see if it arrived sharp at all. Sure looks good. It's almost a mirror polish. Get the light to hit that just so. But here's a sheet of paper. Let's see. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Even those two little nicks didn't really stop anything. Something's going on there. Yeah, I think it is those little nicks. Oh well, I'll have to sharpen those out. You go fast enough and get past them, you know. Not too bad. Yeah. That's what it is. Got a couple little tiny little nicks on it that need to come out. Okay, let's do some size comparisons. Just because we can, for the heck of it. Here it is beside a Recon Scout from Cold Steel. Showing up at all. Look how stout these suckers are. 5/16 over here, and this is a 1/4. So there's definitely a difference there. Here it is beside a Mora Garberg. Just for the heck of it. Here it is beside a Glock field knife. I just happen to have these out today, so might as well show them off a little bit. I actually reviewed about 6 different knives today, and I use these knives in a lot of comparisons, so you're going to be seeing them a lot if you watch my videos. Alright, here it is. I was actually looking for this None were available. Couldn't find it anywhere. Then this appeared online, so I picked it up. And it is also a knockoff, 440 stainless china. You can see that. And this one was made by Wartech. Wartech USA. It's also a clip point, full flat. Looks like someone probably sharpened it themselves a little bit because it looks like that secondary little V groove is starting to convex. They at least stropped it. I do see some scratches on this black coating, long running scratches, if you can see that. You can really see them there. Now this is more like a heavy Teflon coating. This feels more just like black paint, smooth black paint. Thickness, the Mtech 151 is thicker than this Wartech. The Wartech looks like it's about 3/16, and this is a full quarter. But very similar. And when I found this, I was like, hey, I mean, you know, practically the same thing. But, you see here, this thing arrived dull and it would not take an edge at all. I'm talking like hardly at all. I have hand saws that cut smoother than this. And I don't know if it's the 440 steel or what, but it just, even in my work sharp, it just doesn't want to sharpen. I've never seen anything like it. I don't know if the heat treat's bad or what's going on, but I can't get it to sharpen. It did come with a substantially better sheath. I think this is like man-made leather. But I mean, hey, at least it's like leather compared to whatever the heck this is. But I was glad to get this. I gotta figure out, I'm gonna have to buy a belt sander or something, do something with that edge. I'm not the world's greatest knife sharpener. I'm half tempted to send it to a professional because they could probably judge better if it's even possible to sharpen it. But here is 52100 Trailmaster. This is made in Taiwan, Cold Steel 52100. Trailmaster Bowie. Basically, that's what these are made after. These are just knockoffs of these. But there you go. They wish they could be 5/16 of an inch thick, but they are not. See the difference there in thickness? It's like two different worlds. But yeah, I just wanted, it would, in a perfect world, I would have had several of these and I could have had a couple of them as beater knives, you know. But now they're expensive and they rarely turn up, so I don't even like the idea of beating them, you know, because probably not going to get another one anytime soon, if ever. But it's a cool knife, and I am glad that I got one finally. You know, I've looked it up before. That's some good stuff. See how closely it cloned it? I put the wrong knife in the sheath. This is the Trailmaster. What the hell am I doing? I think my Alzheimer's is setting in. There we go. Online, I've heard people say it was probably 440 stainless. Other people say it was 420. So I don't know for sure. I mean, I may have known at one point and I just don't remember now, but you know, look at how big the eyelet is on the real Trailmaster compared to this sunken in like El Cheapo on the Mtech. But that's all I have. I've compared it, I weighed it, I measured it. Diddly diddly do. What else could I do? There we go. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing review of the Mtech 151 Trailmaster knockoff Bowie knife.
This is Joe Doomsday signing out.